Keith, you're in charge again tonight with Stephen Craig on international duty. A 3-1 victory. Give us your thoughts on those 90 minutes.
Delighted, first and foremost. I think we asked him for an energy, and the manager and Robbo were here watching the game, and just to go really and showcase their talents and make an impression. As I think the manager spoke about at first team level, get to know all the players, and I'm sure he's doing that at under 20s level as well, and getting to know everybody's attributes. So it was a great time for them to go out and show that, and I think on the whole they did that really well.
There's a lot of energy and aggression and pressing in your play. It made it really difficult for Falkirk to get any rhythm in the game.
Yeah, it was part of the message. I think you've seen the slick surface. We wanted to get after them as well as we could, force mistakes, and then hopefully then our play would take over. And I thought again we'd done that really well. We were on the front foot right from the start of the game, which was great, and I think deservedly got the goal just before half time, and great time to get a goal obviously. So we come in full of confidence, and the message was to get out there and do it again and again. I think that was another big thing. I think we've maybe been putting little bits of games together, but not doing it over a full 90 minutes. And I felt today we certainly done that.
You mentioned that first goal, and let's talk about it, because it was a very stereotypical Mull under-20s goal. Loads of pace, counter-attacking football, but also it starts right from their throwing deep in their half, win the ball, 2 or 3 players do really well, and eventually a great finish from Dylan Mack.
Yeah, it was a great finish. It really was, and Big Dylan can do that. I think his goal record shows how good a finisher is if we can get the chances to him. But the most pleasing thing for me was actually the build-up play to it, and even Dylan's build-up and the strength, the way he used his body to bring the run of Robbie in, which was probably the most pleasing thing, because it's something we've been on at Dylan to do more of, because we know he's capable, and he done that great, not just then but throughout the match. And then Robbie, driving forward, as we said, we were looking for that energy from midfield. Robbie provided that, and a great ball back and a lovely finish. So great time to get it, as I said, and as I said, I think it just gave us that platform to kick on again.
You're working on Dylan Macken a lot to do that, hold the ball up, bring it, and then get into the box. That must be pleasing to go, because it was him who laid it off, as you said, Bleach, but it was him then who was putting it in, running into the box to put it in the game. It was almost like reminiscent of what Michael Higdon used to give us at the time, of laying it off, getting in the box and trying to finish it.
Yeah, of course, at the end of the day he's a striker. That's what ultimately he'll be judged on. We are looking for all different aspects of his play, as I said, with the hold-up play, but just that desire, and not just from Dylan. I think there was throughout the team. I think there was that willingness to get in the box and be that one to score a goal, or if you don't score a goal, you make space for that man coming behind you to be the one to score a goal. And we spoke about that, and we want to make sure that was going to be a big feature of the game today, and I felt it was. And Dylan summed that up perfectly with a goal.
In the second half, your team really kicked on again, I thought, as well, and dominated large spells of it. Actually, that must have been pleasing as well, because sometimes you get ahead at half time, it can slip back away, almost half time interrupts you, but your team actually kicked on from there. Yeah,
I think so. As I said before, I think there's been games in recent weeks where we've maybe had a good half hour or a good half, if you like, but then you've not quite backed that up with your second half performance, or vice versa, whatever way you do it. But I think we really did kick on, and as you said, we dominated a lot of the possession. So it wasn't all just about getting after them and energy, and it really was some good play at times, controlled play. And again, it's something we did mention at half time, that we felt we could probably have a little more control. We were doing the first bits great in the pressing, and we could probably do, as I said, a little bit more control when we were in possession of the ball, and I felt we did do that in the second half.
The second goal almost comes from that high pressing, because it's a busting move down the left. The team don't let it go. It forces Falkirk into the short back pass, and Macken's there again, and it's another great composed finish.
Yeah, I think so, and I think when you're pressing the ball, sometimes you go to press it, but do you really believe you're going to win the ball? It's a difference between going to close somebody down and going to close them and feel as if you're going to win it and actually affect it. And again, I think overall we've done that, and I think that's why Dylan found himself in the position to go then take advantage of it, because I think we all believed today that we were actually going to go and make a difference and get that nick in the ball to put them off and win it back. And as you said, the goal came from that, and as usual, Big Dylan sticks it away lovely.
And a nice little header, a rare one from Dom Thomas, got a headed finish, but you'll be pleased with that.
Yeah, good. In fact, later in the game, he actually did another effort, another header, and again, it's just getting into the positions. Sometimes the wider players can find themselves, outside the box when the ball's on the other side, and we don't want that. We want our wide players getting in at the back post, and even right across the goal if crosses are coming into the box. We spoke to Dylan about that, and yeah, I don't think he's renowned for heading being the main part of his game, but he was there, and he took the chance great. So, not really pleasing, really, overall a really pleasing performance, and one now that we want to build on. We don't just want this to be, a flash in the pan, if you like. We want to build on it again.
Is there one little blotch in the copybook, the goal that conceded?
Yeah, it was. I really kind of need to see what happened. Again, to be honest, it was a little bit of a scramble and ball dropping, and the boys just stuck it in. So, yeah, one definitely to look at. Set pieces are such a big part of the game that vital that you defend them well, and it's certainly something again that we can improve on. So we'll certainly be looking to do that.
And overall, I suppose you'll just be delighted to get back to winning ways. Team kind of stuttered a little bit in the last few weeks, but back with a bang today, I suppose.
Yeah, of course, and just pleased for the boys themselves. As I said, that the manager and Robbo were here watching them, and we're just happy that they've done themselves justice today. And I'm sure the manager went away with a really good opinion of a lot of them, or if not all of them. And that's what the young boys should be doing here. It's up to them to get themselves into the first team squad and into the team. There's no reason why they can't do it. If they apply themselves properly. I felt as if they'd done that today, but it's about kicking on again. You've obviously got next week, and then following week I think we've got the cup game coming up as well, which is an important one. So it's about consistency for any player, but particularly for the young players. So that's certainly what we'll be looking for of them.
Thanks, Keith. Well done.